It costs you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? Wack100. Must say, we done seen Wack in the game and done said something about a lot of people and still surviving and ain't been touched. We also know when it comes to Wack100, it's a lot of people don't agree with Wack tactics. Charleston White won. Now, since day one, Charleston White been in the game, he've always had something to say about Wack100, really not liking LA niggas, period, right? And the politics behind this, I want you to see when I get into details. It's politics behind what happened with this situation. Now, we know that Wack never been touched. Charleston White tried to get touched, but they couldn't touch him. And these two of the main figures that really talk about people in this hip-hop game, this social media game, whatever the case might be, these two really go in to war, right? Now, Charleston White have said a lot of different things about Wack100, Wack100 manhood. And Wack have always said since day one, like Boosie, see, a lot of them know dealing with Charleston, you're going to jail. So they rather not deal with Charleston on the level that they deal with other people that's not going to send them to jail. Now, when it comes to this situation, it's been years. Last time these two individuals seen each other well was on the interview. They did an interview together, but Charleston White came talking about Wack100 after the interview like he do everybody else. Now, Wack100, they all in a location. Charleston White, Wack meet up again. Room full of men in here. Wack grabbed Charleston White and shaking Charleston White where Charleston couldn't get loose like a little boy. Now, if Wack was showing Charleston, I'm stronger than you. If I really wanted to do something to you, there's nothing that you can do. Now, they got bodyguards. There's politics behind everything that's going on. Wack ain't trying to hurt him, but trying to show him. Because he know that he can't touch Charleston White on that level. If he do, he going to jail. He calling the police. Niggas ain't trying to go to jail. Now, this is the first individual we seen shake up Charleston White, because Charleston really thought that Wack was finna. He didn't know if was it serious or not. You feel me? And you can check this video out yourself. He little boy Charleston White in front of a room full of men. This is the penitentiary rules in effect. Niggas don't play certain games, B. Wack100 knew what he was doing when he did what he did. Did it affect Charleston White career? No, he's still doing what he's doing. But at the same time, these two individuals right here have survived. Think about what Wack, all the individuals Wack have got down on, and all the individuals Charleston White have got down on, and they still surviving, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, never been touched on the level. Is it that the streets, and that's a good thing. I'm not saying that they should get, I'm just saying with the things that they have said in the game, there's been a hell of a words being said towards people. Dead people and all, on both ends. It seemed to me that, I don't know, like Wack got a wisdom too about the game. I can't take that away from him, about the street game. He wise when it comes to hip hop, social media, influencers, all the way around the wood he touches his hand in, being a manager. So it's a lot that you can't take from Wack100, coming from the streets like us all, coming from prison. You got to salute a nigga. But it seemed at the same time, we seen Wack get into situations with young niggas in the game. We ain't seen nothing happen to Wack100 out there in California, LA, with none of them niggas that he have done spoke on. I'm not calling for nothing to happen. The same with Charleston White. Charleston White saying, man, I'm more comfortable at home. This nigga ain't gonna touch me. He said, I'm more comfortable in Fort Worth. I move around on a daily. And he talk about the rappers, the niggas. It's like, do these niggas got protection? Do God got a protection around them? Was they needed in this hip hop game? The unks, the Wack100 and the Charleston White, to get the message across that's in a different form or fashion? Because if you listen to Wack100, he got a message just like Charleston White. Yeah, a lot of things that we see when it comes to No Jumper, Wack100, it be up on a lot of BS, but at the end of the day, if you really follow Wack, he got a message to the young niggas. So could it be we just in these type of times? This is the way that the YGs listen? You know what I'm saying? They gotta have a nigga to bark and say some shit to wake them up. It could be that, excuse my language. Do I think Wack100 like Charleston White? No. Do I think I know Charleston White don't like Wack100. I don't know if Charleston, if something would have went down that night, if Charleston had anything on him, you know what I'm saying? Like he usually carry a little knife or something to, you know. I don't know if he may have used that. But Wack was showing him. See, Wack been to prison, man. Charleston been locked up too. You know what this is. You ever had, it can be a friend to come up and you a nigga, he come grab you, want to wrestle with you, trying to see how tough you is, where you at. Letting you know I'm tougher than you. I don't want to get at you like that, but I'm tougher than you. Wack could have did anything in the world other than that, meeting Charleston White. Think about it. It's the fact of the matter, the thing that Charleston White have done said about Wack100, and Wack don't want to hurt him. And a lot of things when it come to Charleston White, this is not the first incident I have seen to where individuals, when on Charleston White level, they look at Charleston White like an uncle when he pull up. You know, they say, well, man, he's just like my drunk uncle at the family reunion, talking crazy. You know, our everyday uncle that we see in the neighborhood. And I think that stigma stuck on Charleston White. So when he move around, he get more love than anything because he got the unk stigma on him. Is the unk stigma saving individuals like Wack100 and Charleston White? You feel what I'm saying? Because it gotta be something. Because the unk stigma in the neighborhood, if we know a drunk unk coming through, he could be disrespecting and everything. We don't pay him no attention like that. Because we already know he drunk. That's unk, man. He tripping. Could they be getting this same type of love just on a different level of social media? Charleston White, when it come to Charleston, we never seen nobody come in the game and did it like Charleston. Charleston had a YouTube channel that was flourishing. He making 50K a month. But he's saying all these different things about people in the world wasn't ready for, so people was flagging it. They got rid of the YouTube channel. So after he lose the YouTube channel, he kept going with the momentum that he had and turned that into doing comedy and monetizing himself, going around getting 3,000-4,000 an interview, and came up like that without the YouTube. It never been an individual come through that I've seen that had the YouTube restricted. It's some individuals that done did other things and still had the YouTube the base, but he didn't have that. It wasn't no Pacific channel. You can go see Charleston White. He's just going viral everywhere else. And still relevant to the day, getting comedy shows, not no you, his funds, 100% him. So you got to salute that part of the game. Wack100, a lot of people don't know Wack100 when it comes to Individuals like Ray J, The Game, you know what I'm saying? Blueface, you know, a few more artists, everything he done on that level and still getting paid for. Wack got incredible diapers out, fam, that's selling in different places. He got a lot of more different businesses in real estate. You know what I'm saying? Like his wife trying to get a lot of stuff from Wack. So I'm saying all that to say these not no dumb niggas. Charleston White or Wack100. So it seemed that individual can get on here and talk dumb and give it to us like that. But this just go to show they businessman. Could Wack be in character just like Charleston White? Is the character the thing just like 607 on? I think it's best to be in character than to really be yourself, because when you really being yourself, it's some real beef, it's some real stuff going on that you bound to get killed. You feel me? So if you in character, people know you in character, they don't take you as serious as somebody being on here and just dead serious. I think when Wack talk just like 607 and just like Charleston White, people feel that they in character when they on this. And that's what a lot of people, I mean, you got to understand and get, even when you a rapper, you got to know it's a character that you playing. See, the rapper get too caught up. And not the character, but the realness of them being them. They don't want to play the character. I'm too real for rap. Then you're getting killed. You in and out of jail. So we got to focus, fam. Me, anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the world that we in right now, like straight up all the way around, like people is fooling people at all time rate, playing to be something that they ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's why when they come to my channel, when they come to my social media platform, I try to share my ups and downs, my rounding, just to show people, you feel me, that we all the same. Life, and I rock with artists like that. You know what I'm saying? That show all the way around, like my life, the up, the down, the round, and just not fooling people. You know what I'm saying? So when it come to Wack100 though, and when it come to Charleston White at the end of the day, you know I keep y'all updated. I'm out.